I suppose we're gonna get into the show proper. So let's just kick it off with our first topic. This last week, Chris Hemsworth did an interview, and he was talking about his career. Of course, the thing that made his career, which is Thor. And just reflecting on it, he says he pulled a George Lucas.
Hollyoaks made that man's career.
Oh, yes. Okay, excuse me. Not that little Thor indie film franchise.
No. More people watched Hollyoaks than they did Thor.
I'll believe it. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. But so he pulled a good old George Lucas. We might have gone a little too far in a few places, but it's stylistically made that way. So
yeah, man's got lost in the sauce.
He doesn't approve of the direction they went with Thor 4, says that Thor felt like a parody of the character he set out to play, which, I mean,
he takes full blame for that, right? Saying that he just got lost in the wackiness of it all.
And
kind of forgot what Thor is and was.
Yeah, and again, it's not to say that, like, it's the worst thing ever, as people have made it out to be. It's not my favorite. Oh yes, that's what I was leading to. It's not my favorite, and it's actually like my least favorite MCU project, right next to Secret Invasion. But
that's just too harsh. That's mean.
Yeah, but for films, I'm just like I don't care for
the
this
Incredible Hulk's worse. I'm sorry.
Come on.
No, it's worse.
No,
the Dark World's worse as well.
I don't know. Dark World has something redeeming in it.
For all the faults in Love and Thunder, at least you can have some fun with it. The Dark World is just a boring slog for 2 hours.
What I feel is that Love and Thunder it's a little too whimsical for a lot of people's taste, which is fine. Everyone has their own opinion, and it needs to find that balance between being serious and having fun with it. And I can understand that people didn't vibe with Love and Thunder because they saw it as too vibes or just going with the flow, which I completely understand. Because for me, it was a roller coaster where this is corny and it rolls right back to that. This is funny, and then this is corny, and then it's funny again, and then I'm okay with it. So
the funny parts, the goats. I'm defending Jared for once. I'm taking his side. The goats are funny.
I just died a little because of the goats. Being reminded that those goats exist has actually hurt me in this instance. That's it.
Every time I hear Taylor Swift, I get reminded that goat exists. So,
I'm lucky that I don't ever hear Taylor Swift. So. Yeah,
it comes up.
The Rock showed up in a movie that made money.
No, what, in 2002?
I was gonna say, what movie we're talking about? No, it wasn't Red Notice or Black Adam.
It was that little funny thing with Love and Thunder with the Rock dude and the other dude.
Korg. I thought you meant Dwayne Johnson.
No, that's what I was saying.
I was going to say, because don't lie, because we know that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson hasn't made money, so he's got to piss in Voss bottles.
That's wild to me. I don't get why people are outraged about it. It's like every guy is pissed in a water bottle.
No, but I think the reason is that he continues to do it when he doesn't have to, and he just leaves it around for the crew to pick up.
He's got to make up for the 5 to 8 hours he's late, all right? Like, he hasn't got time.
I was going to say, he's also got to make up because once you're on that much juice and you got diuretics and everything to look shredded, you got to piss like every hour. So,
yep.
So, man, we can actually tie this back to Chris Hemsworth because he's had to do like the same thing with diuretics and sweating, and you see some of those behind the scenes videos. He's literally constantly running to the bathroom. So,
poor guy.
I know. It's look at how things have shaken for things shook out. Like, see, crazy.
Have we had confirmation that The Rock actually shakes it out? And how many times does he shake?
It's all about the hierarchy of the toilet, so I don't know.
Yeah, because every millennial knows that if you shake it once, that's fine. Shake it twice, that's okay. Shake it
Not
3
3
times.
not 3
You're playing with yourself again.
It's like Candyman. Just don't say his name that many times. You know.
No.
Man, how did we get here from Chris Hemsworth slams Thor forward to
Tristan brought up The Rock and it all went down.
Oh yeah, because Korg, yeah, the comedy in that. I forgot Korg was in that film. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, he was a face on the back of Tessa Thompson's head for half of it. So
I feel like you're making this up.
I'm not.
I've only seen that film twice, and the second time I was much
it
higher.
He gets a Zeus bolt in the place. I can't remember what they. Oh, what was that place called? Like the big library place.
I don't know, the Pantheon.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he just comes a face, and
I forgot this entire film, so I'm gonna believe everything you say right now. This is it. Wow. Well,
look at the hot toy because it's an accessory for Valkyrie. So
okay,
it's right there.
Well, the one takeaway I had from this is, and that's just his tone, is the next Thor film will not be like the last one, and I think that's a good takeaway.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll go back to Ragnarok or if they'll just completely shift it.
I think they're going to do a complete tonal shift. Too serious, too wacky, too whatever the next one is.
Like, what's the middle ground between Taika and the previous Thors?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fair point.
That's it. James Gunn is coming back to direct once the DCU bombs confirmed.
I mean, there's no news for the DCU, so
well, because it's in shambles.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. That explains everything. So
fair enough.
I don't know. I guess that's gonna be all we talk about in regards to this, because